Hi guys. Okay, so remember last week when we talked about how vowels can have different sounds? They can have a short sound or they can have long sounds when they say their name. Well, today we're going to be learning that there are a few consonants that also have different sounds. I want you to just listen to these words as I say them. Ridge, ridge. Do you hear that N sound of the J, the J? All right, now let's listen again. Dodge. Say these aloud. Dodge. Bake. Bake. Listen to those ending sounds. Race. Race. Huge. Huge. Case. Case. Edge. Edge. Tag. Tag. Nice. Nice. Okay, I want you to look at this word. Cat. Do you hear that hard sound? K. It sounds kind of like a K. Good. And I want you to look at this word. Goat. G. It has that G sound. Okay. Let's look at this card. We have a picture of a seahorse, guys. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see the whole thing. So we have a seahorse. We see that the S makes that S sound, but we also see the spelling with C-E sound makes a S sound. And then we have a C-I. It also makes that S sound. When a C is followed, that means the letter after it, by an E or an I, it has the soft C sound. That sounds like an S. A soft C has the S sound. So when E or I comes after C, that means it's going to make that S sound. Let's look at the word face. Face. F-A-S. F-A-S. Do you see we have that C-E? That E comes right after the C, so it's going to make that S sound. Okay, let's try one more bit. I see a C. Oh, what is it coming after? What comes after it? That I. So I know that that's going to make the S sound. S-I-T. S-I-T. Good. Okay, let's look at this one. We now have a picture of a jellyfish. That's kind of cool. We see that J says J, but we also see that GE says the J sound. J. GI, oh, says the J. But we also see that when it ends in D, G, E, it's going to make that J sound. So these are soft G's make the J sound. Soft G's, because remember that's the letter G, makes the J sound. So when a G is followed by an E or an I, it's going to have that soft J sound. We also see that the D, G, E makes the J sound. Let's look at this word. Do we see one of the patterns for that J sound? Yeah, that G-E. So we know that that G is going to have this soft G sound, the J. So J, M. Think about your vowels too. J, M. Gem. Good job. Let's look at another one. Do we see one of those patterns? Wow, I do. Look, G-I. So we know that that G is going to have this soft G sound, the J. So ma, ad, ick. Magic. Magic. Good job, guys. We're going to do a couple more. Okay, do we see a pattern? Yeah, that GE. So we know it's going to have that J sound, the soft G sound. But we also know from last week about when it ends in an E, sometimes they are silent. So this vowel has to have that long vowel sound. So K, A, J. K, A, J. Cage. That's great, guys. All right, one more. Do we see one of our patterns? Yeah, that DGE. That's going to tell us that it has the soft G sound, the J. So R, I, J. R, I, J. Great job, guys. I'm so impressed. All right, I want you to work on your practice. It's going to be a video of me explaining just a couple more probably. So let's get started.